Hi, I'm Rebecca Wilson, and this is my confession. Where do I start? Um, grade 9, I liked this guy, and he made me feel like a princess for like 2 days. I don't know, I don't know why I did it, but we had something, we did something, and from that moment on, it changed my life. Um, I regret it to this day because it it put a few dents in my relationship, not to lie or anything. And honestly, that relationship that happened wasn't even a relationship. Um, it was grade 9, and we that happened or whatever. And within 2 weeks, we moved to London, which I don't know, you guys know or whatever. Um, for about 2 months or 3 months or something, we're living out of my grandma's, which my grandma lives in a little one-bedroom trailer, technically two, but she uses one as a computer room. Um, and we got our own apartment down on the East End, and I enrolled in high school in London. Um, everything was fine and dandy until about 3 weeks later. Um, when the sexual abuse started. Um, I'm not gonna name names because I'm not about to tell you who it is or why he did it and stuff. Because frankly, that's none of your business. Um, I'm not here to ruin lives. I'm just sick of this being inside my head. Um, anyways, that happened, and for about a year, 2 years, this was happening. And it wasn't like around the clock, whatever. It was maybe once a month. That's it. So, and I didn't know better. Obviously, I put up a fight. who who wouldn't? And then I met this guy at the high school that I just was enrolled to, and I got this terrible crush on him where it was weird. Like we weren't even dating, and my best friend at the time, um, she decided to pull a prank on me. It was that she was dating um, this guy that I like. Like now that I look back on it, it was a harmless joke, but I didn't take it as a harmless joke. I instantly, as soon as I got off the phone with her, I went straight to my room and I slit my wrist. Now, if any of you know me, like you know, um, that's when the that's really when everything went downhill from that point on. Um, I know some of you are probably disgusted by now, and I don't care. I just want somebody to listen. So my mom walked in and she saw that I had done that, and like I wasn't moving. I mean, obviously I was still alive and stuff, but I was just staring at something. I don't know. And there was blood, and it was just weird. And then my mom came in. She, oh, I swear to God, like the look in her eyes was just terrifying. I'll never forget it. And then she took me to the bathroom. She wrapped gauze around my hand. She's like, "You gotta go." And I was like, "What do you mean? Like, where am I supposed to go?" She's like, "Just go somewhere for an hour or something. Talk it out with somebody. Just just go." So I went over to an old friend of my parents. she doesn't live there anymore. I don't know. I don't know where she went. And we keep be advised. This is kind of getting PG 14, so all of you younger viewers, please don't listen to this part. But we smoked some weed, and then I was pretty. I was actually really mellow to begin with, but that just it made me tired and weak. So she's like, "Oh, why don't you go take a bath or whatever?" It was a bad idea, like very bad. At that time, she didn't know it, but I almost fell asleep in the bathtub, and I was going through like tremors or something. Like my body was just shaking. She forced me out of the bathtub. Anyways, um, like that moment right there, it changed my life. Everything changed. I've Soon after that, I started dating a boy who, hold on, sorry, um, a boy who he knew my history because I had told him like, I wasn't keeping secrets, and he put his foot down, which I mean is for the better. We were together for about a year, and after a year, he's just like, "Listen, you have to stop because every now and again I'd have fresh marks, fresh cuts. Like the one time I was wearing a bathing suit and I had forgotten that I had done that on my stomach." And he's like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Well, I kind of like must have fell asleep with something sharp." Obviously, he knew better, and I was just making up lies. Um, he made me promise never to do that again. Never. So, guess what? 3 years now, not a single cut. Nothing. Yeah. Um, but now the problem is that my body goes to much more extremes now. Um, I have been admitted to a hospital twice now for my instability because I'll just get these overwhelming feelings to just jump in front of a train or jump out of the car just when we're going down 100-mile you know uh freeway. Like I don't know why I feel this way, and I have no reason to feel this way because since then my life's blossomed. Like I'm not living underneath that household anymore. I rarely have any connection. I like I finished high school. I At one point I had my own apartment. Then I met this boy. Soon we're going to Portugal. We have basically a family now. Like no kids. I don't want any kids, but yeah, two cats, two dogs, and a ferret. They're all really close to my heart. And about the first time that I moved out, I moved into one of my best friends. Like honestly, we were so close. Like there was like that's the only reason why I moved in is because we were so close. And I was there for about 6 months to a year. I was there for a while, and at the end, things kind of had fallen apart. Um, you see, her parents had problems beforehand, but you know, they got divorced just after I had moved out. Now, honestly, I believe I had nothing to do with it. Like, there's no reason for me to cause fights between them. And hell, like, I hung out with Becca more than I hung out with those two. But, I'm sorry, I just said her name. I'm sorry. But, like, I would have never, I would have never done anything to hurt her in any way. She's one of my closest friends. And after that, um, she threw out most of my stuff. Um, she threw out my plaque that I got in grade 6 for literacy. And I don't know why. Like, that stuff meant very important to me. I know it's just objects, and I know it's not important, but it was important to me. And now I have people down my back saying that gonna do that to other people. Like, really? That killed me, and I'm gonna go and do that to other people? No, I'm sorry, I'm not like that. I'm not gonna go and take something bad that's happened to me and force it upon other people. That's cruel. I'm not gonna do that. Owl, I don't even have friends anymore. The only friends I have is my cat. The other people are just like my mom, Tose, which is my boyfriend, like Lucy, but Lucy's more family than anything because she's Tose's cousin. But like, I don't have friends. I honestly live night to day. Instead of day to night, I sleep from anywhere between 3 a.m. to 5 p.m. the next day because I just honestly I don't have the heart to get up. I don't have the heart to just oh just be awake during the sunlight. Like sunlight just depresses me. Reminds me of happier days that I don't have anymore. Like, hanging out with my family, going to the park with my sister. Sorry. I don't know where I was at now. you and you know this whole depression thing, I've tried medication. I've tried different things. I've tried. The medication honestly just made me sick. Coming on and coming off. Like, and I don't mean like cough. I mean like bedridden sick. And honestly, I can't. And when I was on it, I like it. I like the way I am now. Where I am, I'll have a down moment for a week. But then for that one day, I'm happy. And I love that. I love being happy. But with that, it was just common. Like, it was just in the middle all the time. I couldn't get angry, couldn't get sad, couldn't get happy. Nothing. And honestly, I thank my aunt for that. No, not like I thank my aunt for putting so much on the line for me. Like she was with me the entire time that was going on. Like she stood by my side. No one else stood by my side at that time except her. She's my hero. Yeah. You know what's funny? My mom called me a psycho once because of my rust. And I didn't hear it at the time. I had somebody tell me later. I'm abnormally heartbroken because this is the mother that gave birth to me. This is the mom that, I came out of her. She's the one that, fed me, bathed me, changed me. like she made me grow up, and to this day, she's still not sticking to my side. And honestly, not only has this taken a toll on me, it's taken a toll on my sister. Now she has to live every day, you know, depressed like I am. It's not right. She doesn't deserve to go through that. She's a good person. Hell, sometimes well, frankly, all the time she's got a frown on her face, but once you get to know her, she is honestly the most honest person there is. And sure she'll get angry and sure she'll get pissed and throw a few things, but who doesn't? How there's been times where I got pissed so much that I threw something. I don't remember, but you know, it's gotten so bad lately that I just don't even care what I look like. Like, look at my hair, like, look at my face, look at just everything. I don't even care anymore. If it wasn't for my boyfriend, I wouldn't even get out of bed. I wouldn't eat. I wouldn't, I wouldn't bathe. I wouldn't sleep. Or I would sleep. I'd sleep all the time. Because somehow sleeping is always better than reality. So I think that I'm gonna go now because it's going on 16 minutes. And honestly, I have nothing left in me. Sorry, guys. Thank you for listening. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to like. You don't have to do anything. It's up to you. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. See you later.